I think I'm gonna throw up.
What went wrong?
Bitchin'.
I'm waiting.
All right, our next film is Capricorn 1, where the Mars landing is fake.
Golly gee, Scoop, that sounds very interesting.
Sci-fi territory.
It's not sci-fi.
No,
It's
damn it.
anti-sci-fi. Capricorn 1, he plays one of the 3 astronauts on the first Mars mission, John Walker.
Inventor of whiskey.
The others are James Brolin and Sam Waterston.
Ooh, I do love some James Brolin.
This is another film about the U.S. government trying to kill people to cover up some shit they're doing. The Big Lebowski is back
Oh, 2
as
movies
a
with.
corrupt congressman.
How are you?
Very well, Mr. Vice President.
Blofeld is back.
So this is the same casting agent, I guess.
Hal Holbrook as the bad guy, like head of NASA, sort of,
Nobody gives a crap about anything anymore.
which is like right after All the President's Men,
Yeah.
where he's Deep Throat, and now he's like the anti-Deep Throat.
You know, when Apollo 17 landed on the moon, people were calling up the networks and bitching because reruns of I Love Lucy were canceled.
The tickets I gave you are right next to Marguerite's.
Did you hear that, Harry?
Loud and clear.
The Saturn V is launching. All of the hardware is exactly Apollo hardware, like
Yeah.
lunar module. And at one point they call it the LEM, which stands for Lunar Module. They couldn't even change the name to like Mars Module, and it's just a lunar module. It's like, guys, you can't just go land on Mars using the exact same equipment.
Just put more fuel in. That's all it is. Just more rocket fuel.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, no, it's just further away. So just put in more gas.
So anyway, we open on like the launch, and there's this whole thing about how like the president's not there.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. Am I still here?
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
The vice president's there, and there's Congress people who are like, we need money, give us corrupt money for our districts, and the public isn't even that interested. I have vice president looks at butts.
It's that big, tall, white thing over there. Can't miss it.
With binoculars. Right before the launch happens, they yank all the astronauts out, fly them away to a secret location.
Right.
But then they launch the rocket, and then they're like putting on a show.
A funny thing happened on the way to Mars.
And then Hal Holbrook from NASA comes and explains to them, like, we figured out right before launch that, like, there's something wrong with the life support.
That you can't just use the same rocket you used to go to the moon to go to Mars. We figured this out
Weeks before the launch.
Yeah, too late.
So they're like, oh, you would have died 2 weeks into the mission, so we're going to fake it.
Why don't you all sit down? I have to start by saying that if there was any other way... Brew, how long have we known each other? And then Armstrong... Reruns, for Christ's sake. What about cancer? What about the slums? How much does it cost? Bonafide, made in America screw-up. All right, that's the end of the speech. Now we're getting to what they call the moment of truth.
And you guys are going to go along with us and fake it, or else we'll kill your families. Wink,
Damn,
wink.
NASA don't fuck
He doesn't
around.
quite say that, but it's the implication.
Yikes!
James Brolin is like the commander and is not happy. He's like, oh, this is terrible. Sam Waterston's kind of like, I don't know, I'm the goofy one.
I'm getting paid.
All right. And OJ's just also there, I guess. He gets the least to do of the 3.
Bullshit. I want to know right now.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Bitchin'.
Elliott Gould is a reporter who's like figuring some shit out.
How about something like, I would like to jump you.
Think that would work?
Stands a better chance than wanting to share a meaningful life together.
I would like to jump you.
Go jump yourself.
So there's like a NASA tech guy in the like mission control who's like, this signal is wrong, blah, blah, blah. And then Hal Holbrook's like, thanks for bringing it to our attention. That console's broken. We'll take care of it.
Those numbers couldn't have been right anyway, no way.
But if you know the numbers couldn't have been right, why the hell are you so upset?
Yeah, it's almost like that signal's coming from inside the building instead of Mars or something weird. And then Elliott Gould, like a week later, tries to go contact his friend, the NASA mission control guy, and is like, he doesn't exist. So he goes to his house.
He's been disappeared.
His apartment, and there's like some lady living there. He's like, I've lived here for 2 years.
What sweaty verb?
Watergate, All the President's Men, we're following a reporter who's trying to like track down clues. And Hal Holbrook's in it as the bad guy. And then Elliott Gould's driving his car, and then it like suddenly goes into fast motion, whereas like clearly they just sped up the footage. He's like, oh! Hal Holbrook gives a speech about the people are so bored. We have to do this to keep up interest because after Apollo 11 they lost interest. We got to do this.
Royal Rumble doesn't. Oh, there was no Royal Rumble yet.
But it's dumb because okay, if Apollo 11 we did it, and then people are like, why aren't we doing Apollo 16? Why are we funding this? We already went. And well, we didn't do any science. We went and put in a flag and came back. It's so we're gonna fake the first Mars landing to keep the funding for the space program. It's no, you're going to get all your funding cut because we did it. Why are we going again?
Yeah.
So you're not going to get to land on Mars. It's not a good plan.
Some people just want their names in the history books.
Ready, slow-mo.
I take this step in the journey of peace for all mankind.
Hey, slow-mo.
So when they're talking to them on Mars, when they're on Mars, there's a 20-minute delay.
Yeah.
Which they discuss.
I like the idea of answer a question and then you're like, okay, I'm going to go take a shit. Let me know when they ask something else.
Nobody gives a crap.
There's a scene later where they're on their way back to Earth.
Yeah.
But they're still in space and they're talking to their wives. There's no delay whatsoever. I was but this is still months away. There should still be 2-minute delay or some shit at the least.
I think even to the moon there's a noticeable delay.
It's 2 or 3 seconds. So yeah, they tell us about this 20-minute delay and then later they're like, what delay? Okay. All right.
It's hard to believe you really are that far away in space.
It's hard for me to believe it, too.
And they're like, yeah, when the capsule returns, we'll fly you out there and stick you in the capsule. We'll say it was off course. So we'll have time to get you in the capsule, and then the Navy will come and get you, and you'll be in the capsule, so no one will know. And then it burns up on re-entry on live TV.
Ooh.
And it's oh, we're supposed to be dead.
That's why live TV is the bane of our existence.
They don't want us to know what went wrong. What went wrong?
So the government's just going to murder them, and they figure that out.
We are dead. What?
The 3 astronauts steal a plane from their black site they're at or whatever. They steal a plane
In Switzerland.
In the desert of Switzerland. They steal this plane and they're flying away. And then minutes into the flight, they're
Oh, Christ. Fuel, there's no goddamn fuel. I told you never to take a trip without checking the tanker.
fucking 3 astronauts who are trained to go to Mars are we don't check for fuel before we take off. So they just have to immediately land in the desert.
Hit the fuel switch on the dash. It's the only red one.
Well, what about you?
And then they decide to split up. It's if any one of us can get to a camera, the game's up. They have a survival kit in the plane. There's a knife. And I was ooh, who gets the knife? And it's not OJ. They didn't give it to OJ.
Because they know what he'd do with it.
John, you take the flint. Peter and I'll split up the matches. Anybody want the gun?
I'd shoot my foot.
I'd shoot his foot.
Well, it looks like we're going to have to do a little dieting.
They each get a flare gun. So it's whenever you're caught, shoot the flare gun. So we'll know you were caught.
I mean, how far can you walk in a day?
And when one of them gets caught, spoiler alert, the black guy gets caught first. He shoots it up and I was they're not that far apart.
Yeah, I mean...
All these helicopters are circling. I was if you guys are 200 yards away from each other, they're just going to find you.
Times for war. Drive overpass.
Brenda Vaccaro. Do you know Brenda Vaccaro? She was in Midnight Cowboy.
Okay.
She's in Lethal Games with Frank Stallone.
Ah.
You guessed it. Frank Stallone.
Which we haven't watched in a long time.
It's over there.
Why don't you get Sheriff Parker to help you? Because he don't know his butt.
Got to bring them FBI queers in on this. Now, Sugar Pants.
She is the wife of James Brolin. Elliott Gould is interviewing her. We see stuff where the press is pestering her.
There's something I want to say.
What is it? Bruce said that he wanted to go back to Yosemite like last year. Last year we went to Flat Rock, not Yosemite. I don't think there's any cosmic significance in that.
We're in the desert. We have no water. They're just dry as fuck. Even though it seems like they've only been wandering for hours. OJ, they gave prosthetics to make him look so fucking dried out. And so he's just
Elizabeth, there's no water. I don't want to die.
So he gets caught immediately. Sam Waterston is trying to entertain himself. He's I'm going this direction. He comes to a cliff face. Instead of going around, he's just gonna climb up it. So he spends like hours climbing it, and he's just like on the verge of death. He's telling a joke to himself when he gets to the top of the cliff. There's 2 or 3 helicopters just sitting there waiting for him. It's like, so this helicopter saw him climbing, went and landed at the top, and he didn't notice.
What was it wait for him?
He didn't hear that. Anyway, basically Elliott Gould figures out where they are, like what possible base could they be stashed in.
Golly gee, Scoop, that sounds very interesting. You think the way to get ahead is to come up with the scoop of the century?
That was some speech.
I thought so.
The assignment editor's supposed to say, you got 48 hours, kids, and you better come up with something good, or it's going to be your neck. That's what he's supposed to say. I saw it in a movie.
He drives to the middle of the desert. He finds Blofeld, who's a crop duster.
Now, how much do you charge to dust a field?
$25.
I'd like to hire your plane.
That'd be $100.
You said you charged $25.
$25 to dust a field, but you ain't got no field because you ain't no farmer, which means you ain't poor, and I think you're a pervert.
Just fly around, and they like see helicopters. So they're like, oh, it's over there. So they like land, and they like perfectly time it. Helicopters versus crop duster. There's some good stunts in there. They're very close. I think they have like the landing skid thing, like touching the biplane.
Ooh,
there's some real stuff going on.
Sounds dangerous for the helicopter.
How they get out of it is,
you pull the dust.
You pull the dust.
You dust them. I was gonna say fart, and it is. It's like a fart from a plane.
You turn on the crop dust.
Everyone's got unique farts.
So then we cut to the funeral for James Brolin. Brenda Vaccaro's wife is there. Hal Holbrook, all the vice president, all these people are there for this funeral of the great NASA hero who died. And then up walks Elliott Gould and James Brolin, the astronaut. And there's a shot where it's all these like TV cameras, and they're like, whoa, and they all turn their TV cameras. He made it. The other 2 astronauts, not so much.
Oh, just goners?
And that's the end of the film.
Nobody gives a crap about anything anymore.
I don't want to die. And I think you're a pervert.
Bitchin'.
It sounds like a good concept, but I feel like the execution probably falters a little.
And the second half is just them wandering around, very dry.
I'm thirsty.
The helicopter chase at the end is pretty good.
Yeah, I love a good helicopter chase. Fuck trains. Helicopters cool though. This one gets a 4 bloody gloved thumbs up because I like the concept. So 1 bloody gloved thumbs up butt because this doesn't sound like a fun party watch. It sounds like it, you know. Maybe if you want people to leave your party, put this one on. People are like, oh, this is a sleeper.
Party? What party? Where?
You want people to say, put on Babylon.
And a 2 for the juice is loose because, you know.
Generic astronaut.
Generic astronaut. Hey, he got an astronaut degree. It's pretty cool.
Degree? An astronaut degree?
Yeah, you get a degree in astronauting. It's like the highest education he's gotten in any of these movies.
That's true. He's not generic security guard man. He's generic pilot man. Is that an autobiographical butt? It kind of looks like me. It kind of looks like your butt.
I mean, I know my butt. I know what my butt looks like.
I've got a photo of it.
You can do a comparison.
It looks a lot like that photo. That's what his butt looks like, everybody.
Side by side later.
Because he don't know his butt.
All right, Capricorn 1
That's
is more of
Mary.
a Capricorn 0.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Kill, fuck, marry. You marry the astronaut.
Yeah.
And then you get
a
divorced.
fucking astronaut.
You get divorced.
Sounds like a busy man. He's on and off planet all the time. I need a
Marry
man at
him,
home.
And then you get divorced. All the Apollo astronauts got divorced. Like every one of them. Except for Jim Lovell. He's the only one of them.
Because all their wives found out they were fucking aliens on the moon.
Indeed. And Jim Lovell didn't get to the moon.
He liked to watch.
Our next film is Firepower, 1979. OJ.
He liked to watch.
OJ plays Catlet.
Catlet.